Good evening, my dear friends. Today I want to share with you a powerful truth about strength and resilience. It's a truth that is not always visible, but it's woven into the very fabric of who we are as women. And it begins at 3 a.m. Now you might ask, why 3 a.m.? Why is it that so many strong women wake up at this hour when the world is still silent and the night is at its deepest? The answer lies not just in their physical strength, but in the depths of their spirit and determination. They rise because of a calling that stirs within them, a calling to be more, do more, and stand strong for those they love and the dreams they carry. 1, the quiet hour of reflection. At 3 a.m., the world is still, and so is their mind. It is the hour where strong women find peace amidst the chaos of life. They use this time to reflect on their lives, their goals, and their purpose. In the stillness of the night, they reconnect with themselves, preparing to face the challenges of the day ahead. 2. Strength. Through prayer and meditation. Many strong women rise at this hour to pray, meditate, and seek divine guidance. It is a time when their faith and inner strength are renewed. It's through this quiet communion that they find the courage to go forward with grace and conviction, no matter the obstacles in their path. 3. The determination to overcome. 3 a.m. is not just an hour, it's a symbol of resilience. Strong women understand that greatness doesn't come by waiting for the perfect moment. It comes by waking up early, grinding when no one else is looking, and giving their best, even when they feel like giving up. They know that success isn't handed to you, but earned, one determined step at a time. 4, fulfilling their role as leaders. Whether in their families, communities, or workplaces, strong women know their role as leaders. At 3 a.m., they're already setting the tone for their day. They rise with a purpose, to lead by example, to inspire others, and to lift those around them. Their strength isn't just for their own benefit. It's a source of empowerment for everyone they touch. 5, self-care and renewal. In the early hours of the morning, women take time to care for themselves, body, mind, and spirit. It's their opportunity to rejuvenate and fortify themselves for the journey ahead. Whether it's through exercise, a hot cup of tea, or simply taking a moment to breathe, this time is sacred to their well-being. 6, the commitment to growth. Strong women know that growth is not something that happens overnight. It's a continuous process of learning, evolving, and challenging oneself. At 3 a.m., they dedicate time to reading, learning new skills, and pushing themselves beyond their limits. They do it because they are committed to becoming better every day. So why do strong women wake up at 3 a.m.? It's because they understand that true strength is forged in the quiet moments of discipline, prayer, and self-reflection. They rise early, not because it's easy, but because they know that every small act of determination brings them closer to becoming the woman they were meant to be. At 3 a.m., when the world is still wrapped in silence, there is a unique peace that fills the air. The streets are quiet, the noise of daily life is distant, and the rhythm of the world seems to slow down. For many strong women, this stillness is not just a time to sleep, but a sacred moment for reflection. It is in this quiet hour that the noise of everyday concerns and external expectations fades into the background, allowing them to hear the voice within, the voice that often gets drowned out during the busy hours of the day. In these early hours, strong women find the space to check in with themselves. It's a moment where they can reflect on their personal growth, their accomplishments, and the paths they have chosen. Often the world is full of distractions, constant demands from work, family, and society that can make it difficult to truly sit down and think about where they've been and where they are going. But at 3 a.m., there's no need to rush, no external pressures pushing them forward. There's just the moment, the space to breathe and simply think. This quiet hour becomes a time for deep self-reflection. It is when they think about their values, the lessons they've learned, and the personal promises they've made to themselves. They ask themselves questions. Am I on the right path? Am I doing the right things to move closer to my dreams? Am I taking care of myself and those I love the way I should? These are the moments when they reflect on their strengths, acknowledging how far they have come, and on their weaknesses, understanding the areas they need to grow. Without the noise of the world around them, they can look at themselves more honestly, without judgment, and decide what they want to improve or change. Additionally, this time is often when strong women connect with their deeper purpose, whether through meditation, prayer, or quiet contemplation. In the stillness, they are able to find clarity about the goals they've set for themselves, both short-term and long-term. The quiet of the morning helps them center themselves and remind them of why they are doing the things they do. The quiet reflection allows them to recalibrate their priorities and align themselves with their core values. It is a moment of recharging their spiritual, mental, and emotional batteries. The morning hours offer a unique opportunity to reflect on the relationships they have with others. This might be a time when they think about their roles as mothers, daughters, sisters, friends, or colleagues. They may consider how they can be more supportive, loving, and present for the people they care about. The quiet gives them space to process past conversations and interactions, to forgive themselves or others, and to make commitments to do better in the future. In this peaceful solitude, strong women often find clarity and motivation. It's the time when they are not influenced by the opinions or pressures of others. They can hear their own voice clearly and draw strength from it. The quiet hour of reflection at 3 a.m. is a powerful tool in their arsenal, one that helps them cultivate inner strength, mental clarity, and emotional balance. This time sets the tone for the rest of the day, equipping them to face whatever challenges come their way with a calm, focused, and empowered mindset. In the early hours of the morning before the world wakes up, many strong women find themselves reaching for something deeper than their usual daily routines. This is the time when they turn to prayer and meditation, seeking connection with their inner selves and with something greater than themselves. For many, this quiet solitude offers the perfect environment to nurture their spiritual strength, to find guidance, and to renew their sense of purpose. It is in these moments that their resilience and emotional stamina are recharged, setting the foundation for the day ahead. Prayer, for many women, is not just a ritual. It is a deeply personal practice that anchors them in times of uncertainty and guides them through moments of doubt. As they wake up early in the stillness of the night, they create a sacred space where they can communicate openly with their Creator. These quiet, intimate moments provide an opportunity to express gratitude for the blessings in their lives and to seek strength for the challenges they are facing. It's a time of surrender where they can ask for guidance, clarity, and wisdom. Prayer offers them a sense of peace, reminding them that they are not alone in their struggles, that they are part of something much larger than their immediate circumstance. Meditation, on the other hand, is often a complementary practice to prayer. It allows for a deep connection with the self, fostering mindfulness and an awareness of one's thoughts and emotions. During meditation, women focus on their breath, on stilling the mind, and on letting go of distractions. This quiet time enables them to be present with themselves and their feelings without judgment. It's a moment to ground themselves in the here and now, rather than in worries about the past or anxieties about the future. Meditation helps them cultivate inner peace, creating a calm and centered mind that will carry them through the noise and demands of the day. In these early morning hours, the practice of prayer and meditation serves as a powerful form of spiritual nourishment. As they surrender their worries, fears, and desires, They make space for inner healing and renewal. These moments of connection with the divine are not just about asking for strength. They are also about aligning themselves with a higher purpose, reaffirming their values, and grounding their intentions. This alignment creates an unshakable sense of clarity, enabling them to approach the day with a stronger sense of direction and conviction. The benefits of prayer and meditation extend beyond the early morning hours. When strong women begin their day with a sense of spiritual connection, they are better equipped to handle challenges and setbacks. They move through the day with a sense of peace, trusting that they have the strength to overcome whatever comes their way. Prayer and meditation don't just provide solace, they build resilience, reminding women of their inner power and their ability to navigate through life's toughest moments. For many, prayer and meditation are the anchors that hold them steady when life feels chaotic. They allow women to tap into an infinite source of strength, grounding them in the knowledge that no matter what happens, they are never truly alone. In these sacred moments of quiet reflection, they are reminded of their inherent worth, their purpose, and their capacity for greatness. Through prayer and meditation, they find the courage to rise, the wisdom to act, and the peace to carry on, no matter what the day may bring. The determination to overcome is a hallmark of strong women, especially those who rise at 3 a.m. to face the day ahead. This determination is not simply a trait. It is a mindset, a fierce inner fire that burns with an unwavering commitment to push forward regardless of the obstacles that lie ahead. It is during these early hours in the quiet solitude of the morning that many women reflect on the challenges they face and prepare themselves mentally to conquer them. The moment the alarm goes off and they step out of bed, they embrace the day with a resolve that comes from deep within, a determination that drives them to take action and rise above the difficulties that would make others hesitate. For these women, obstacles are not seen as roadblocks, but rather as stepping stones. They understand that life is full of challenges and success is never handed to anyone on a silver platter. The path to achievement is often filled with setbacks, disappointments, and moments of doubt. But in those quiet early hours when no one else is awake, they reaffirm their commitment to overcoming whatever stands in their way. They remind themselves that the journey will not always be easy, but the strength to keep moving forward is found in their perseverance and resilience. The determination to overcome also manifests in the way these women approach their goals. They break down their dreams into manageable steps, knowing that no significant accomplishment happens overnight. Each day, no matter how small the progress, is another step closer to their ultimate goal. The early hours are used not just for reflection or prayer, but also for setting the intentions for the day, organizing tasks, making decisions, and prioritizing what truly matters. This sense of focus and purpose is what helps them maintain their momentum, even when external forces try to slow them down. They understand that setbacks are temporary and that the most important thing is to keep moving forward, no matter how slow or difficult the pace may be. This determination also comes from a deep sense of personal accountability. Women who wake up at 3 a.m. are not waiting for someone else to push them or motivate them. They take full responsibility for their lives and the choices they make. They do not make excuses or dwell on things beyond their control. Instead, they focus on what they can change and take deliberate actions to improve their circumstances. Whether it's pursuing a career, raising a family, or navigating personal challenges, they take ownership of their path and refuse to let fear or self-doubt control their actions. The desire to overcome is often fueled by a strong belief in their own capabilities. These women know that they are capable of much more than they often give themselves credit for. They have been through hardships before and come out stronger on the other side. Every difficulty they face is just another opportunity to prove to themselves that they have the strength to endure. It's this belief in their own power that enables them to rise again and again, even when the world seems to push them down. In the early hours of the morning, the determination to overcome becomes a quiet but powerful force, propelling them forward into the day. They embrace the unknown with courage, knowing that no matter what challenges arise, they have already decided that they will not be defeated. This determination is not born out of a sense of invincibility, but rather out of a deep understanding that they have the power to keep going, to persist, and to ultimately triumph. With each new day, they reaffirm their strength and their ability to overcome whatever life throws their way. For many strong women, leadership is not a title, but a responsibility that shapes every aspect of their lives. It's not just about managing people or holding a position of authority. It's about influencing and inspiring those around them. Leadership, in their eyes, is about making a positive impact, whether in their families, communities, workplaces, or beyond. As they rise at 3 a.m., these women are already setting the tone for their day, preparing themselves to fulfill their roles as leaders, even when no one else is awake to witness it. They understand that their actions, decisions, and attitude not only affect their own lives, but also ripple out to influence those they lead. Strong women know that leadership begins with self-leadership. The discipline to wake up early, take care of their mental and physical health, and stay focused on their goals is an integral part of the leadership they offer to others. They understand that in order to lead others effectively, they must first lead themselves. They take the time each morning to ensure that they are in the best possible position emotionally, mentally, and physically to face the day ahead. Whether it's through exercise, prayer, meditation, or simply organizing their thoughts, these early hours are used to prepare themselves to show up as strong and effective leaders. They recognize that leadership is a continuous journey of self-improvement, and that their ability to inspire and support others begins with how they take care of themselves. As leaders, they also embody empathy, understanding, and encouragement. Whether they are leading a team at work, guiding their children through life's challenges, or supporting friends and family members through difficult times, strong women lead with compassion. They listen more than they speak, providing a safe space for others to share their thoughts and feelings. They lead by example, showing others how to handle adversity with grace, how to balance ambition with kindness, and how to pursue goals with determination while remaining grounded in humility. These women know that leadership is not about power or control, but about empowering others to achieve their fullest potential. Their leadership is also about vision and direction. They have a clear sense of purpose and understand the importance of setting goals, not just for themselves, but for those they lead. Whether in their professional roles or personal lives, strong women create a vision of what they want to achieve and then work tirelessly to bring it to fruition. They inspire others to see that vision too, helping them to align their own goals and dreams with the larger picture. They know that leadership requires making difficult decisions, managing resources, and sometimes sacrificing personal comfort for the greater good, but they are willing to do so with conviction because they are deeply committed to their purpose and the people they serve. Leadership also involves fostering growth in others, and strong women take this responsibility seriously. They dedicate themselves to helping others succeed, whether it's mentoring a colleague, supporting a partner's aspirations, or guiding their children to reach their full potential. They celebrate the successes of others, lifting them up and encouraging them to continue moving forward. Their leadership is rooted in nurturing, teaching, and guiding others, not in seeking validation for their own accomplishments. In these early hours, as they prepare themselves for the day ahead, strong women are not simply preparing to fulfill their own ambitions. They are preparing to uplift and guide those around them. Their leadership is woven into every part of their daily life, from the way they carry themselves in challenging situations to the way they encourage others to keep going. By fulfilling their role as leaders, they leave a lasting impact, empowering others to rise alongside them. Self-care is not a luxury for strong women. It is an essential practice that sustains them in their pursuit of greatness. For many, the early hours of the morning, when the world is still sleeping, become a sacred time to nurture their physical, emotional, and mental well-being. It is during these moments that they tend to their bodies, minds, and souls, ensuring they are equipped to face the demands of the day ahead. Self-care is not just about pampering oneself. It is about replenishing their energy, resetting their focus, and fortifying their spirit so they can continue to show up for others and themselves with vitality and clarity. The practice of self-care starts with the body. Strong women recognize that in order to give their best to the world, they must first take care of their physical health. Whether it's through exercise, stretching, or simply getting enough rest, they make intentional efforts to honor their bodies. The early morning hours offer a perfect opportunity for these activities. A quick workout, a quiet walk, or even a few minutes of stretching can invigorate them, boosting their energy levels and increasing their strength. They understand that a healthy body is the foundation for a clear mind and a peaceful spirit. Without proper physical care, they would not be able to keep up with the demands of their personal and professional lives. These women prioritize their health not as an afterthought, but as a necessary element of their overall success. In addition to physical care, emotional self-care is equally important. Strong women acknowledge their feelings, both the good and the bad, and make time to process them. Whether through journaling, meditation, or just sitting in quiet reflection, they allow themselves to experience their emotions without judgment. The quiet hours of the morning give them the space to release any lingering stress, sadness, or anxiety that may have accumulated from the previous day. By taking time to acknowledge and release these emotions, they make room for positivity, gratitude, and peace. They understand that suppressing emotions only leads to burnout, and they value the practice of checking in with themselves emotionally as a crucial part of their overall well-being. Mental self-care is also a significant aspect of their morning routine. Strong women make time to clear their minds and reset their focus before the world demands their attention. This might involve reading, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in activities that stimulate their intellect. Whether it's reading a few pages of a book, listening to a podcast, or practicing a technique of visualization, these activities allow them to strengthen their mental clarity and focus. The early morning is a time for them to align their thoughts and intentions, to reflect on their goals, and to remind themselves of the bigger picture. By doing so, they set a positive, clear tone for the day, one that is driven by purpose and intention rather than stress or distraction. Self-care is also about renewal of the spirit. In the early hours when the world is still, many strong women take time to reconnect with their deeper sense of purpose. Whether through prayer, meditation, or simply a moment of quiet contemplation, it is in these moments of solitude that they tap into their inner wisdom, drawing strength from their faith, beliefs, or sense of purpose. This spiritual renewal serves as a source of resilience, providing them with the strength to face the challenges that come with the day. They recognize that without nurturing their spirit, they would lack the deeper connection to the values and goals that drive them. Through self-care, strong women are able to find balance amidst the chaos of life. They understand that giving their best to others, whether to their families, colleagues, or communities, requires them to be at their best. Self-care is not selfish. It is an investment in their ability to serve others with love, patience, and strength. By taking time each morning to nourish their bodies, minds, and spirits, they ensure that they are prepared to take on the responsibilities and challenges of the day. In this way, self-care becomes a powerful tool for renewal, allowing them to rise with resilience and grace ready to take on whatever the day may bring. The commitment to growth is a driving force behind the success and resilience of strong women. It is a conscious decision to continuously evolve, learn, and improve, regardless of the challenges they face or the setbacks they encounter along the way. For these women, growth is not a destination but a lifelong journey, a commitment to becoming better versions of themselves, both personally and professionally. This commitment begins with a mindset that embraces change, seeks knowledge, and fosters an unshakable belief in their potential. In the early hours of the morning before the world is awake, many strong women dedicate themselves to the practice of growth. This time becomes sacred, a space where they can focus on their personal development without distraction. Whether they spend these moments reading, reflecting, or engaging in activities that challenge their minds and bodies, they use this time to enrich themselves. The commitment to growth means taking proactive steps to better themselves, whether through acquiring new skills, deepening their knowledge, or improving their physical and emotional well-being. It is a conscious effort to evolve and to approach life with an openness to change. For strong women, growth often starts with self-awareness. They take the time to reflect on their actions, decisions, and goals. They ask themselves tough questions. What can I improve? What lessons can I learn from my experiences? Am I taking the necessary steps to reach my full potential? This self-reflection is a cornerstone of their growth, as it enables them to recognize areas where they can do better, and it empowers them to make intentional changes in their behavior and mindset. Growth is not about perfection. It's about recognizing that there is always room for improvement, no matter how accomplished they may be. The commitment to growth is also deeply tied to learning. Strong women understand that knowledge is power, and they make continuous learning a priority, whether through formal education, in the stillness of the early morning hours when the world is asleep and the weight of the day has not yet begun. Strong women rise. They wake up at 3 a.m. not out of obligation but out of a deep commitment to themselves and their purpose. It is in these quiet moments that they find their strength, gather their focus, and align their intentions. They rise to reflect, to grow, to overcome, and to lead, not because they have to, but because they know that every day is an opportunity to be better than the one before. They embrace the quiet as a time to recharge their spirit and reaffirm their commitment to the journey ahead. And as they step into the day, they carry with them the power of the quiet hour, the strength of self-care, and the unwavering determination to face whatever challenges may come. This is why strong women wake up at 3 a.m. to nurture their growth, renew their resolve, and step forward into the world with purpose and confidence.